Like in 1944, in a small segregated town of Akalu, life was divided by railroad tracks. On one side lived white families, on the other side lived black families. 14-year-old George Stinney Jr. lived on the black side. He was just a child, small for his age, skinny, soft-spoken. He helped take care of his younger siblings. He liked playing outside. He had dreams like any other boy. One spring day, two white girls, Betty June Binnicker and Mary Emma Thames, rode their bicycles through town and stopped to ask George and his sister where they could find wildflowers. It was a brief conversation, simple, innocent. Hours later, the girls were found dead. Fear swept through the white side of town. And when fear mixed with racism in 1944 South Carolina, it didn't look for truth. It looked for someone to blame. Police arrested George. They took him away from his family, questioned him alone. No lawyer, no parents in the room. Officials later claimed he confessed, but there was no signed confession, no recording, no real evidence tying him to the crime. His family was forced to flee South Carolina out of fear for their lives. Then came the trial. It lasted only a few hours. An all-white jury, no real defense, no time to prepare. And after about 10 minutes of deliberation, the verdict came back. Guilty, 14 years old, sentenced to death. 83 days after his arrest, they strapped George into the electric chair. The chair was built for grown men. He was so small they had to stack books beneath him so the electrodes would reach his head. The mask didn't fit his face properly. Witnesses said he cried. And then, in a room full of adults, the state of South Carolina executed a child. For 70 years, his name carried the weight of a conviction that many believed was wrong. Finally in 2014, a judge vacated his conviction, ruling that his trial had been fundamentally unfair and that his constitutional rights had been violated. It couldn't bring him back, but it cleared his name. Today, George Stinney Jr.'s story isn't just about tragedy. It's about what happens when justice is rushed, when prejudice replaces proof, and when a system forgets that even the smallest voice deserves to be heard. His life was short, but his story still speaks.